What body area is most likely to be injured in a motorcycle crash? Well, depends on the nature of your crash. If you had to lay the bike down and skid along the road, chances are you're going to be covered in road rash, which is gnarly. That is a very painful, long-lasting injury that I have seen people have to have pebbles and rocks and asphalt and other debris medically removed from large areas of their body over a prolonged period of time. And even once they do eventually get it debrided, cleaned, disinfected, it often results in discoloration and scarring. Not a good situation. Now, some of the other types of injuries that we see in motorcycle accidents that we don't see in regular car accidents or even pedestrian accidents are crush injuries. I will never forget, for the rest of my life, one of the first motorcycle cases I represented. This gentleman had been an avid motorcycle rider his entire life, and he's driving along and a car T-boned him. And it wasn't a violent impact, it didn't throw him off of his bike, but what it did, that bumper of that car crushed his leg, his knee, his ankle up against the side of his Harley, and that crush injury ultimately led to him having more than 6 surgeries. It's not a clean break where they can just put you in a cast or reset it or, bottom line is a crush injury, you've got all these little micro fractures, shatterings, bone particles floating around in your leg. And sometimes it becomes such a jigsaw puzzle that they can't even wire it all together. And this poor guy went from being a studly 6'2" healthy guy to frankly being confined in a wheelchair. I mean, it was very sad. He couldn't walk, he couldn't put weight on his foot. So crush injuries are very real in motorcycle accidents. Obviously, you can also suffer the same type of injuries that you suffer in car accidents. If you're whipped around, if you're thrown off your bike, you can certainly break bones, you can tear ligaments and tendons in your shoulders, knees, wrists, and ankles. You can certainly suffer disc injuries in your spine, bulging discs, herniated discs, annular tears. It runs the gamut. Hopefully you're wearing a helmet that might be able to protect you from a lot of neurological injuries, but not always. I mean, these are neurological issues, post-concussive syndrome, traumatic brain injury. So motorcycle accidents can very easily result in much more serious injuries than other types of accidents because you don't have that protection. So call us if you've been in a motorcycle accident. We'll be happy to discuss your case and your injuries with you. You can reach us around the clock at 1-800-TRIAL-PRO or chat with us live through our website at trialpro.com.